Welcome to the Game Week 13 and 14 players to watch. First up this week is Eden Hazard. The Belgian international exploded against West Brom last weekend, returning 2 goals and 1 assist in Chelsea's 4-0 away win to become the top FPL scorer for Game Week 12. Hazard has been directly involved in 5 Premier League goals this season, with each of his 3 goals and 2 assists falling during the last 4 game weeks. Only Mo Salah has taken more than Hazard's 8 shots on target, while only Cesc Fabregas and Mesut Ozil have provided more attempted assists than the Chelsea midfielder. Chelsea are about to begin a very kind run of fixtures, where they'll face just 2 teams from last season's top 6 over the next 15 matches. They'll host the likes of Newcastle, Southampton, Brighton, Stoke and West Brom during that run, in addition to some equally generous away trips. In Game Week 13, Antonio Conte's men travel to Anfield to face a Liverpool side that have conceded a total of 17 goals this season. Only 7 teams have a worse record at this stage of the season, although only one of those goals has come during home matches. The home fixture against Swansea in Game Week 14 looks likely to be a better opportunity for Chelsea assets to return points, with the Welsh side having suffered 4 consecutive defeats in the Premier League, conceding a tally of 7 goals over that period. Next up is Callum Wilson. With Tammy Abraham doubtful with injury, and Oumar Niasse looking set to receive a suspension, Wilson is quickly becoming the preferred option for a budget forward, with his kind price tag of £6 million. After making his return from injury with a cameo against Chelsea in Game Week 10, the Bournemouth forward marks his 2nd Premier League start of the season with a hat-trick against Huddersfield. No player managed more than Wilson's 5 shots from inside the box during Game Week 12, while only Eden Hazard and Alexis Sanchez managed more efforts on target. After a poor start to the season, Bournemouth have started to climb back up the table, following 3 wins from their last 4 games. They've scored 7 goals over that period. Only Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool and Man City have scored more. In Game Week 13, Eddie Howe's side take on Swansea, who remain in the relegation zone, having suffered 4 consecutive Premier League defeats. Following that, it's a home fixture against Burnley in Game Week 14. Sean Dyche's men have enjoyed a successful start to the season and currently sit in 7th place in the league table. However, only West Ham have faced more shots on target than Burnley on the road this season. The next player to watch is Paul Pogba. The French international returned from injury against Newcastle last weekend and resumed his role as the engine of Manchester United's midfield, providing 1 goal and 1 assist. The 4-1 win saw Jose Mourinho's side score twice as many goals as in the previous 4 Premier League games combined. Pogba has been directly involved in 7 Premier League goals during his 5 appearances, providing an average of 2.2 attempted assists per game, 3.8 shots per game, and 1.2 shots on target per game. On a per game basis, he's ranked 1st amongst midfielders, with 8.6 points per game. Manchester United's fixtures are strong in the long term, with games against Arsenal and Man City being the only tough games on paper over the next 12 game weeks. In Game Week 13, they host a Brighton side that have looked impressive defensively this season. They've conceded 3 times over the last 4 game weeks. Only Bournemouth and Chelsea have conceded fewer goals over that period. Brighton have, however, faced just 2 of last season's top 6 and lost 2-0 on each occasion. Game Week 14 will see Manchester United take on Watford, a side that have conceded 8 times over the last 4 game weeks. Only West Brom, Everton and West Ham have conceded more goals over that period. And the final player to watch for Game Week 13 and 14 is Charlie Daniels. Despite going down to 10 men, Bournemouth were able to comfortably beat Huddersfield last weekend to pick up their 3rd clean sheet of the season. They've conceded just 2 goals during the last 4 game weeks. Only Chelsea can match that tally, and no team have conceded fewer goals over that period. With home fixtures against Burnley and Southampton over the next 4 game weeks, as well as trips to Swansea and Crystal Palace, there's a good chance for Eddie Howe's side to build on their consecutive clean sheets during the last 2 matches. In addition to Bournemouth's strong clean sheet potential, Charlie Daniels also has a history of providing attacking returns. He already has 1 goal and 1 assist to his name this season, and registered an impressive tally of 4 goals and 3 assists in the Premier League last season. In Game Week 13, Bournemouth faced a Swansea side that have scored just 2 goals over the last 4 game weeks. No team have managed fewer. Then in Game Week 14, they'll host a Burnley side that have scored 4 times over the last 4 game weeks. Only 6 teams have scored fewer goals over that period.